Hi y'all, welcome to today's video. Welcome to my channel. Hi, I'm FASHFAB. You can call me Fash. This is Sally. I want to do a good old-fashioned get ready with me because your girl's bored. On this channel, we create beauty one palette at a time. Grab your brushes, grab your palettes. Let's get into it. The palette I want to use today is my favorite brand, NOMAD Cosmetics. This is the Paris La Boheme palette. This is the color story. I have been definitely using this a lot lately. Not ashamed, not scared, but I kind of feel like I need some color in my life today. So we're going to dive in with some color, kids. So let me pull you into my personal space. Okay, so I have my primer today is the Sigma stick. And this is in the shade Ignite. I want to go all over. I really want to blow. I really want to like blow this shadow out. So I want to go into La Boheme. And I'm going to take this on this outer corner. And like I said, I really want to take this out almost to the tail of the brow, but not quite. I'm also going to take this in the crease. And I'm not worried about placement like down here on the lid. I just want it like faded out, blown out, clear out here. If you're watching this I think is going up on a Tuesday after the Super Bowl. So you got to tell me, who did you root for and which halftime show did you watch? And was it worth it? I need to know what you think about that. Honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. I did not watch the Super Bowl this year. I was going to, okay, I was going to, but what happened is I sat down and this was, you know, early afternoon, if not late morning. I sat down and I was thinking to myself, okay, I'm going to read for a little bit and then, you know, and just so you know, I will clean up out here. I'm not worried about it. Anyway, so I was like, I just want to sit and read for a little bit and then, you know, we'll go over and watch Super Bowl. So I sat down on my bed and I'm going to go into Paris and I started reading and y'all, the next thing I know, it was fourth quarter. So needless to say, I was like, okay, there's no point now, you know, and I looked at the score and I was like, okay, this is going to be obvious. Like they have this in the bag. So I didn't even watch the Super Bowl. I missed the halftime show because I was in a good book, man. I had my nose in a book. I have been reading. It's called The Wicked. And it's by Rebecca. I'll put the author down here because I forgot her last name. Anyway, I just got so involved in this book that I could not put it down. Reading is one of my subtle favorite things to do to pass the time. And I'm going to be honest with you, it's not very often that I have time to just sit and binge read. Now, I can sit and read on a daily, but it's going to be like 15 minutes here, 20 minutes there, you know, maybe 10 minutes while I'm waiting on, you know, something or anything like that. Like, it's never ongoing thing. Well, yesterday, it was. And it was completely by accident. Like, I did not have any plans to read that much all at once and all the things. Okay, so now what do I want to do? I want to go into Puccini and I am going to take this in the crease. And this is like a grayish, to me, it has a green undertone, at least on my skin, it does. So I'm going to take this in the crease and kind of help blend these colors together out here, or at least in the crease, not so much out here. So that was my exciting part of the Super Bowl. Your girl did not watch it. My favorite team wasn't even playing, so there's that. I'm going to go into Rodolfo. I think that's how you say that. Oh, y'all, this shade. Yes, please. That is super duper pretty. This is a blue. I mean, I wouldn't even say a green. I would actually say that is like a blue shimmer. Like, look at that. Oh, I love that so much. Anywhoosies, I'm not spraying my brush either. I am just laying this on. I do have a code with Nomad. It is code FASHFAB. If you want to use that at checkout, I'm not saying you need this palette or you need to purchase this palette. I know there's a lot of people that are trying to, including myself, trying to downsize our collections and only pulling in like what we're actually going to use, you know, out of brands that we actually enjoy. So with that being said, if you want to purchase anything from Nomad, I would greatly appreciate it if you would use my code. It does help. It does help. I don't get any kickback from it, but it's there if you would like to use it. At least that tells Nomad that you're watching my channel and you enjoy my content. And, you know, it's a way to say, hey, Fash, we really appreciate you for what you do. So if you would like to, I would greatly appreciate it. Now I'm going to go into art. And this is a matte pink. And I'm going to take this on the inner corner. I just want to see what a matte pink does. Ooh, y'all, I like that. I super duper like that. I am going to go in with Latin Quarter out here on this outer edge. And I'm just going to smudge this in. I'm going to go into Painter. And this is that other green. And I am going to just use that on the inner corner. And halfway in, I still got residue, y'all, from my eyeliner the other day, and I have tried and tried and tried and tried to get this stupid eyeliner off, and it's not budging. I think under the brow, I want to go in with Love, and this is also a pink, and I am just going to take this just under the brow, just for, y'all, look at that shine. I think I'm also going to use this palette for my blush and my highlighter. That's what I did last time when I used it on camera, and I really super duper enjoy that. I'm going to go into Philosopher and maybe a tap of La Boheme. And I'm going to take this out here as my blush, which is super duper pretty. Love that. Very bright and cheery. I'm going to go into that Love shade. And I am going to take this for the highlighter. Wow. I mean, you could never have too much highlighter, kids. I mean, that's not a thing. At least in my world, that is not a thing. Oh, wow, look at my shine. Okay, y'all, let me finish the eyes. Hold on to your butts. Okay, y'all, here's my finished look. I just added black mascara, black lashes, black liner on the top and the bottom. I went with a long, thin, I went for length in lashes instead of thickness. On my lips is an earthly lip pencil in Vamp. And then my lippy is Nomad Cosmetics Witch City Salem collection in Spellbinding. Y'all, I need them to bring these back. I am almost out of this. I need this color in my life. I need them to bring back their lips. Anywhoosies, this is the finished look. Super duper love it. I like my blush. I like my highlighter. I like this look. I feel fancy. So y'all, thank you for taking time out of your day to watch my video. I greatly appreciate it. And also use code FASHFAB if you should make a purchase from Nomad. Hype a girl out, which means down in the comments section, swipe left, press hype, follow the prompts, and it hypes your girl out. Like, subscribe, share, click that notification bell down there. It should let you know next time I upload. I hope you guys are having an awesome, amazing day. Go out and do something kind for somebody. And Sally and I will see you in our next video. Toodles!